Yeah, he's that typical Hispanic blood fighter. He doesn't like to lose.
My goal has always been to fight on a world stage, and I'm finally there after 14 years.
God and a passion for boxing initiated his career.
I was about 17 years old whenever I started training. A lot of people told me it was a little bit late if I was going to dedicate my life to fighting, but I didn't care.
Ghost, a nickname he chose for himself, once boxed but felt it was not real fighting.
MMA is real. Anything goes. You can throw knees, you can elbow, kick, choke.
Competing against some of the best in the sport is surprisingly not the toughest challenge that this fighter has faced.
8 years ago, at my worst point, and it was just hanging around with the wrong people, hanging around with bad influences. I'd always been a drinker, but things got really heavy, especially after I was shot in the leg. The nurse, for some reason, as soon as I woke up, she told me that I'd never box again, to just forget about boxing. So I was really depressed, and I started drinking heavily, and that one thing led to another. It led to drug addiction, alcoholism.
Even though life might get you down, you need to get back up and continue to fight.
A buddy of mine took me to a jiu-jitsu gym. I got hooked immediately. I traded one addiction for another, I guess, because I stopped the alcohol and the drugs, and I just plunged into jiu-jitsu.
Ghost knows that going back to old habits is not an option.
I know that if I went back to that, everything's over. Everything I've worked for, the happiness, the joy, the success I have now, I know that it's, down the drain the minute that I touch, drugs, and the minute that I, go back to that. So I think that's what motivates me the most, to keep on track.
Jennifer Yakuta, LUTV Sports, Mid-County.